Well, Chase, first off, let's go back to 2018 for the first ROVAL race. What were your thoughts when you heard that was going to happen, and then after the race when you guys finished it?
I mean, I think everyone was a little skeptical. It's a pretty small area to try to cram a road course in there to a mile and a half, but it has its characteristics that are unique to it. I think we all kind of knew that going in. I do think there was a lot of negativity around it going into it, and I do feel like it was a little better than we all thought it would be, myself included. So it's been an all right event. Does it need to stay that way forever? I'm not sure. They have the ability to move it back and forth, and I think that's a good thing. So yeah, not my decision, but whatever they want to do is fine, and we'll make the most of it.
Well, you've certainly made the most of it. You've won back-to-back races at the ROVAL. What is it about you and that track that gets along so well?
Yeah, we've had a good road course package for the past number of years, and that track is just super unique. There's a lot of just little things there that can make a big difference. First year went really good. Feel like everyone was better last year, and I'm sure they'll be better again this year. So we need to be better ourselves, and I need to do a better job, try to find a little more in certain areas, and hopefully have a good result.
With this being the fourth year that that Charlotte's hosting the ROVAL, does it make it easier or harder coming back to that track?
I don't. I could see a little bit of both. Having a little bit of time to an experience and something to look back on, I think is helpful. As time goes, like I said, everybody's always getting better. So, it's certainly difficult to continue to elevate yourself and improve. But I can see both sides of that. But regardless, that's what it is, and we're headed over there, and we'll try our best.
And the last time you guys were at Charlotte Motor Speedway, it was a really special night for Mr. Hendrick. He gets the win. Kyle Larson gets the checkered flag. He gets the win that puts him at the top of the winningest team owner of all time. What has your time at Hendrick Motorsports been like?
For me, I mean, Mr. Hendrick changed my life, honestly, and I feel like he's changed the life of a lot of people, not just drivers, but a lot of folks within the racing community and beyond. But racing's kind of always been his thing. And I feel like he's always put a lot of effort and time and resources into making it successful. And he's he's done everything he ever said he would do for me, and then some. And like I said, for me, I feel like I owe him everything for taking a chance on me when he did, sticking with me when he did, and offering me the opportunity that I wasn't going to have anywhere else. So it's been an amazing ride. Appreciate everything he's done, and look forward to trying to help elevate his team down the road.
Yeah, and then looking ahead to 2022, obviously the schedule's out. A lot of changes in 2021, some new things in 2022. Just at first glance, what are your thoughts on next year's schedule?
I will be completely honest with you. I have not even seen it, so I'm not sure what's on it.
Focused on the now.
I take that back. The one thing I do know about is the Clash thing being out in LA. So I've talked about that a little bit, but outside of that, I'm not sure what small tweaks they're doing. So it's kind of one of those things for me. I don't have a say in it. So ultimately, whatever's on the calendar next is where I'm headed, whether I like it or not. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, just got to show up and do your job. And speaking of what's next, it's Talladega. Just your thoughts on heading there this weekend and being another playoff race.
Yeah, I mean, Talladega is obviously a crazy event, especially this time of year. And we've, just as a series, just absolutely destroyed race cars at these places for the entire time I've been in Cup. And I feel like it's just gotten worse as time has gone on. So, it's not going to be any different this weekend. I think the positive for me and our team is I felt like we've been searching and trying to be better at the plate tracks for the last, 3-4 years, maybe longer. And I felt like we actually achieved some of the things we've been hunting at the last Daytona race, which I thought was really encouraging. Made it a lot more fun for me. Still crashed, but it was still had more opportunity to be on offense and kind of do things that I've been wanting to do for a few years. So hopefully we have that type of option when we go to Talladega, and we can have that type of pace and kind of be one of those cars that makes the lane move forward, be one of the guys that can be on offense. Typically when you can be one of those guys, your odds of finishing or having a good finish are slightly higher than normal. So we'll see.
Yeah, and then you head to Charlotte to finish up the round of 12. Just your thoughts on that being a playoff elimination race?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't have a preference really on how they order them, but Charlotte, it's been kind of a chaotic race, honestly, since they put it in there. It's that track is there's just not a lot of runoff room there. Like other road courses, you don't really have room to get off track and not hit anything. Other road courses, you can blow a section and of the track, braking zone or something, and at least not crash or destroy your car. And that track is just not a lot of room for that. So it's a super fine line. And I think that's why it's produced some pretty interesting and kind of wild events.
Yeah, and you are obviously the reigning Cup Series champ. What would it mean to repeat and do that again this year?
Yeah, it'd be great. It's obviously the goal every year, and we, I feel like as a team, I feel like we've been in a good place the past month. As a team, we've been in a good place all year, but I feel like we've been performing better and at a really nice level the past month. And I think I've said that a few times. I'm really proud of that, and I feel like we're headed in the right direction. So, we just have to carry that forward. We've had some really fast cars, some solid races, some not great finishes to go with that. So we just need to kind of put it all together, and I think we'll be just fine.
Okay, last question, because we did a sit down with Mr. H at the Heritage Center, and I got to see his car collection and all the guitars and all that stuff. But is there a car that he has that's maybe one of your favorites that you'd like to take for a spin? I was overwhelmed. It was my first time seeing it.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, he's got so many cars in there. I wouldn't even know where to start, but yeah, an amazing collection he has. The guitar collection is amazing as well. So the ultimate man cave, anything in there, I feel like you would be thrilled to go drive or whatever. Just a lot of really special cars too, not just really nice cars, but meaningful, serial number ones and things of that nature. So he's particular with his stuff, and rightfully so. But yeah, any of them be fine with me. It's nice, amazing setup he has.
Yeah, I picked the 57 Cascade Green. I told him next year our birthdays are both in July. He can take us for a spin in that one. So that was
There you go.